Welcome back. Have you finished your assignments?
Reporting back, Professor.
Well done. Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say. And let us practice our restom. Precise, deliberate movements.
Protego!
Very good. That's it. Keep it up.
Leviosa! Aristodite!
Well done. You are on your way to mastering Arresto Momentum.
Incendio!
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing. Oh. tusk peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent?
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor.
I did.
It was wonderful.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps.
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other fifth years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Psst, psst. Over here.
Did you need something?
Thank you again for saying you were an augury at New...
I certainly...
It's something my gran and I... At least, that's what...
I couldn't stand there.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in...
You've intrigued?
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back. Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So,
I thought she...
perhaps. I've seen it first.
How exactly?
It's a longer story. You may have noticed.
Professor Howard.
I don't often... The poachers, they're up...
That does seem...
Exactly. I think I'm going to look...
I think that...
And the more I know...
You seem undeterred.
Oh, very... I should be going.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was
Revelio.
before I invented blue powder.
Hello again, Mr.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. First, please although I hear you...
I suppose you could call it...
Oh, of course not. In fact, my reason... Do you see that curious... Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible.
Revelio.
Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel also. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, Frank. Second, as macabre. You, however, I'm at my wit's end. In fact, perhaps you could...
I'd be glad to help.
Oh, I knew I could. Third, next...
But what about...
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I took advantage of it. Now, you'll find...
Alohomora.
Well done! You're in. Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps.
Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cake batters that can scarcely tell the difference between aconite and asphalt.
Yes,
This must be the prefect's bathroom. Hello, Amora.
Time for rebellion. Rude. Always mucking about, stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ranrock and Hyssop wouldn't be so combative if the Ministry would allow them to have wands. One of those comes near me, and in his hat. Some helm, I suppose. Anyway, I'm not afraid of Goblin rebellion.
She's right. Why don't you leave goblins alone, troll?
How dare you speak to a prefect?
Revelia.
I'm a prefect too, twit.
That's it. 50 house points. You know you can't do that.
Levy. Revelia. That's it.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Students in the hospital wing on account of my venomous tentacula.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but the students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
Huh. I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff.
Revelia. Revelia. Brilliant. Hello, Miss.
Oh, of course, I first suspected Peeves. But that does not explain the... I am determined...
I'll see what I can...
Understood. Now, remember, the moons are...
How many statues?
I don't know precisely, but I've spotted... You have your work cut.
You mentioned off...
I did. Not every lock.
Understood.
Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can...
Revelio.
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
As I mentioned, this is around Mrs. Hogwarts. She hasn't been herself lately.
Accio! Confringo! Leviosa!
So I look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well.
Confringo! Depulso!
Still one of my favorites.
Revelio.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
Lumos.
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
You made your point! Let us keep our heads about this!
How nice to see you, my young friend. Alohomora. Revelio.
Revelio. Deke?
Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something. She also mentioned the poachers have...
Precisely. You see, the room... Come along, then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.